Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of all ages, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Raider Nation Talks. I am Devontae. I I want to apologize because I actually did a video right after the Cleveland Browns game and I forgot to post it. So my apologies. So this video, we're gonna do a little bit of recap. I know by now everybody has seen all these videos about post-game stuff and everything else. So I'm just gonna do a little brief recap and then jump into this battle with the Chargers and get this thing posted out and then share some other news with you guys as well. So yes, the Raiders won against Cleveland, 16-6. Cold weather, hail, rain, sleet, crazy winds. They pulled it out, did a phenomenal job with that, and I know a lot of people have been talking about the defense and the way the defense have played, giving up 6 points, which is really great. Um, and what people don't realize is that even with that crazy win, um, Cleveland does have a really good ground game. So for the defense to not shut it down, but slow it down, really stack up, and to see our offensive line and the way they played to move Cleveland's defense off the ball, even knowing that we were going to run the ball in a stack in a box, 8, 9 guys in the box, 10 guys in the box, and like winning those battles and pushing them off the line and getting Josh Jacobs even those small creases, and of course with the Browns defense missing some tackles, Josh Jacobs running through arm tackles and running over guys. It was really great to see. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going and take care of that. Now, I know those guys in Cleveland are used to the cold weather, but I don't think anybody can get used to that kind of wind that was rolling around in there and being able to kick in that. So I think Cleveland, and I don't want to say they should be used to something like that because I mean, I don't live in Cleveland. I don't know how the wind is there. Um, but the cold weather, the temperatures, they played in it, but even they were having some issues there. So hats off to the Raiders defense. Playing big and not giving up the big explosive plays, and definitely minimizing the impact on the run to really taking away anything they could do. Because if you stop the run and you can't throw the ball in that type of wind, when the wind is already making you one dimensional, and you can't run, then you're doing some things. So hats off to the defense for definitely plugging those holes and making those plays on running plays and minimizing the damage there. So hats off to them. Now, so it was good to see, good to get that win on the road, which we have definitely been playing a lot better on the road versus at home. So we got to get better at playing at home. That is huge. That is key because we have more losses at home than we do wins. We only have the one win at home against the Saints, and then we've lost to Buffalo, and then we lost to Tampa Bay. So we're 1-2 at home. We have to improve that number there, especially when we only have 3 losses. So that's a big impact there. So defense has got to step up, especially going against the Chargers coming into this game. Justin Herbert, as a rookie, has been playing phenomenal ball. He has had the Chargers in all of these games, a lot of these games. And shockingly, which has been really surprising, is what I thought was the backbone of this Chargers team was their defense has really been letting the offense down and giving up some late drives. They did it last week against the Denver Broncos for the Broncos to win that game by 1. So really shocked by this Charger defense because I thought that was going to be that backbone in their staple, which I figured was going to be a key matchup. But obviously, those tables have turned, and the key matchup now is going to be our defense versus that Chargers offense, and we have got to definitely play smart and solid round football. If you guys remember, the Chargers only lost to the Chiefs 20-23. Um, so they played them well. They lost last week by 1. So yes, the Chargers have a 1-6 record, but don't sleep on that record. Like, do not sleep on the Chargers record at all. Uh, as a team, as a whole, as a collective unit, we have got to come in. We've got to be focused. We've got to be sound. We've got to be ready to play some ball, or we will lose to the Chargers. Like, seriously, if we underestimate them, if we take them lightly, if we dismiss anything about this team, especially with this rookie quarterback and the way he's been playing, if we do not take them serious, they will beat us and beat us bad. So, um, scratch the record. Don't pay attention to any of that. Let's just pay attention to how explosive this offense is, because they get on top of you and they get on top of you quick. They do give up the lead because the defense gets a little comfortable lackadaisical. I don't know, but this is a divisional game. This is a huge game. We are in second place, still battling. If we can win this game, and we can beat Denver, that's 6-3 going into another matchup against Kansas City. This is going to be a huge win for us. So if we can go in there 6-3, with the Chiefs sitting at 7-1, I don't know who's going to beat them besides us, because we are the only ones that gave them that L that they got. And we're going to need to do that again, because the Chiefs definitely have us circled in 3 weeks for a revenge game in Vegas, and they're going to be ready to come get it. So we have got to elevate our minds as far as a team. For the Raiders, they got to elevate their mindset. They got to come in prepared. They got to take every game like it's one that's going to put us out of the playoffs. So it is crucial that we get on the run, because we have an opportunity to stack some wins and really, really, really make a push for not only a playoff spot. A lot of people are picking us for that 7th seed, but if we can make a move and make some things happen, we can get that 3rd, 4th, 5th seed, and really challenge the Chiefs for the divisional crown, especially if we beat them again. Um, we need to do some things. So this game here is huge, 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 and we definitely, as a defense, got to be ready to ball, ready to play, and ready to get after them. And Justin Hubert is not Phil Rivers. He can scramble. He can make plays with his legs. He can get out of the pocket to extend plays. He can make some things happen. So we got to be focused. We got to be ready for that. And we got to keep discipline. Like, do your job, play your assignments, and lock down things. Offensively, um, I hope Trent Brown is doing well. Um, Having an air pocket in your bloodstreams can be fatal. So I'm glad. I've heard that the big guy was headed back home. He was out of the hospital, and he was on his way back to Las Vegas. So continue prayers to him. It would be nice to have him for this game, but if he's not ready for it, I completely understand, because that is a serious, serious issue. But for him to be up and walking around and moving the next day on Monday was huge. So hopefully we'll get some words to hear at least his status, and him being home resting with his family, taking care of his life, because as much as we need him on the team, him being alive is way more important. So um, hopefully he's getting better there. It's good to see Josh Jacobs and him running. If he can continue that like he did against Cleveland, running with that power game, they can get him on some more sweeps, get him outside, um, and we can continue to push the line and control the line of scrimmage like we did against Cleveland. That will definitely open up the passing game. Henry Ruggs. Hopefully, we'll have Brian Edwards back. That'll be huge. With Nelson Aguilar playing the way he's been playing. So, as we get healthy down the stretch, and we start to get guys back, we can be more explosive on offense. We have multiple ways of being able to beat you and being able to score on offense, and we need to continue to do that. And hopefully, with the way the Chargers have been giving up on the run, because they give a lot of plays up on the ground, they they got gouged by Denver on the ground. So hopefully, we can continue that. Ingram is back for the Chargers defense, but I heard Bosa was going to be out. So keep your ears and eyes out for that, just to see what he's got going on and to see if he's going to be healthy. If Trent can go, that'll be a huge push for us, a huge bonus for us. Um, I'm going to err on the side of caution, say he's not going to play. Just let him rest, let the big guy get his health ready. But if he is able to go, that's an added bonus for us. And one of the things I do have to do on here, is give some shout outs to Brandon Parker. I have been one of those who've been like, if he's in the game, we're done. And I have to give him some props and some credit. Young was hurt; his knee was bothering him. Olivier Vernon was destroying him with the 2 sacks. Parker came in, shut it down. I have to give that dude some props because I've been one of those to just say he was absolutely horrible. I've not been a fan of his. I have not been happy that he's still been on the team. Against Cleveland, he balled. He played extremely well. He's played better than I've ever seen him play, and that's going back to when he was at NCAA. Like he balled out against the Browns. He was very effective and did some really good jobs, and he didn't even give up a sack. Yeah, Brandon Parker did not give up a sack. Colored me shocked too. That's crazy. Like saying that out loud is insane. I'm just like, what in the hell? Like, but yeah, it's real seriously. He didn't give up a sack. That was crazy. We had 2 sacks that we gave up in the sand, and Young was the one that gave up both of those against Olivier Vernon, and he was like, hey, I can't do it in my knee. So Parker came in and played well, so that's why he got a game ball and he deserved it. So hats off to you, my friend. Um, I do have the Raiders winning this game. As a whole, just looking at everything and things how things has been going, if we come in focused, if we come in hungry and continue to grind, continue to work, continue to stack like they've been doing all season and play mistake free football. That is the key. If they play mistake free football, if we win a turnover game, if we win the time of possessions, if we're not giving up the crazy penalties, the bonehead. We had 3 penalties against Cleveland. All of those was in the first half with those offsides. 3 offside penalties. That was the penalties we had. Damn 3 offside penalties for the game. The hell are y'all doing? Like Baker Mayfield was punking y'all. Calm the hell down. Sit there and wait for the ball to snap. But yeah, they continue to play mistake-free football. If they continue to do their assignments on defense, and Pump and Gunther, I was going to call him Punther, but if Paul Gunther um, can switch up the schemes and continue to make adjustments at the second half and use the guys for their talents and put them in position to win and utilize your strengths. Like, I don't know, play man coverage with Trayvon and not put these guys in zones who don't do well in zone. Put these guys up on the man. They play man coverage. They're better at man. Put them in man. Put your corners in mans. Put some of your linebackers in zones. Put your safeties in the zone. Often do what you did against the Chiefs. Like, play that style of defense. It works. We're going to zone you, then we're going to man. We're going to man you, then we're going to zone. Like, switch it up. Change the looks. Like, that was awesome. So, we got to continue to do that. We got to get somebody on the field in the linebacker spot that's going to watch the running back. I'm tired of watching running back sneak out in the backfield and they be wide open and nobody's there. You got to cover for the running back at all times. I don't understand why it's so hard. Like, if you're playing and you're dropping in coverage, somebody's always got to cover the running back. I don't understand how you're scheming not to cover the flat. I got to do that. Eckler is going to kill us if they don't cover him. And that defensively, they got to get it together. They got to continue to improve. They got to continue to get better, and they got to continue to play sound football and do their assignments. And you got 11 guys on the field on offense. You got 11 guys on the field on defense. The defense has an advantage because most of the times the quarterback is a guy you don't have to attend for, so it's usually 11 on 10. But Justin is going to be 11 on 11. Somebody's got to cover the tight end. Somebody's got to watch the running back. Somebody's got to watch Justin Herbert because he will scramble it. He will run. He will beat us with his legs. He will make those plays. Prediction: I do have the Raiders winning this one. Have the Raiders winning this game 35-28. That is what I'm looking for. Maybe 35-21 if our defense can play sound. If we get a couple of turnovers and we will make some things, Who knows? Now, don't be surprised if it's closer. If it's a 34-31 game, could be that. If it's a 31-28 game, could be that as well. If we can play sound, solid, smart football early, get ahead offensively, score, and take control of the game, we have a chance to put some points on the board and make them one dimensional. If they get ahead on us, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be one of those close games where we're going to need a field goal to win or tie, taking it overtime. So defensively, it's going to come down to our defense versus their offense and who can make some plays. If we can continue to stack defensively like we have been, especially against the Browns, which I'm going to give half of that credit to the win because it made Cleveland one-dimensional. We stopped the run. We have to stop the run. We have to stop the run. We have to stop the run. We stop the run. We make them one-dimensional. Stop playing zone. Use our corners to their strengths. Lock down these guys because they have the ability to do that. We have a chance to win. So I know a lot of people has been picking on Nevin Lawson because he has been getting burned. He's been getting beat a lot of times. A couple of his burns and his beats, he has been there. He has been on his man. It was great defense, just better offense. Quarterback plays, especially against Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. Some of those throws to Miller that Brady was making, Nelson was there. It was just a better throw and catch. I mean, there's not too much you can do with some of those plays without drawing the facts. So, can't pick on Nelson too much for some of those. It was just brilliant play. But leave your comments down below. It's been a while since I checked where I was at. Oh, one more news too. I'm going to continue to try to do videos, but starting November 23rd, I'm going to be going back to school. I am taking night classes. I am a huge fan of computers and technology. I do have my associate's degree in computer science. I did computers while I was in the Air Force, but you know, it's back in the MS-DOS days in 2000, 2001. So I definitely want to upgrade my knowledge on computers. That's going to help me improve my channel, as well as some of the other things that I want to do. So I will be going back to school to get all my IT certification starting on November 23rd. So I will try to continue to post, and I will definitely be watching games. But if I do miss some, I do apologize because once school starts, I'm going to be grinding because I definitely want to make sure I succeed and get all my certification. So for all of you that are watching, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, my most important thing is just to be kind to everybody, even though the channel is called Raider Nation Talks. I am a fan of football in the NFL. So I do encourage other fans from other teams, AFC West, Chiefs fans, Chargers fans, Broncos fans, even Cowboy fans, even the Lonely Jet fans, man. I'm here for you guys, man. I got a shoulder for you. I understand. I am so sorry for you guys. Damn. But I'm here. If you guys want to talk, come on the channel and leave your comments down below. Let's not bash each other and let's not insult each other. Let's not attack each other. Let's be glad we got football, and let's just show some love. All right, there's just too much negativity in the world that's going on. Let's just show some love. Let's be happy we got football, and let's treat each other kindly. All right, man. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Stay happy. Show love. Peace.